Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to the last episode of 0 to 2 million in 7 days with zero trading. And yeah, as you can... Hey you! Would you like some cheap and reliable coins? Well, don't worry, because I've got your plays. Make sure to head over to FIFA Coin Zone hotswazlad.com and use discount code FLAIR for 2% off. Or, what you could do, which is a little bit more reasonable, is use your Amazon Prime or $4.99 subscription over on my Twitch channel. Now you may ask, why would you want to do that? That's a pretty good question. I've got you sorted. Basically, you get a daily trading guide. And what if I've got some questions? Twitter DM, Twitch DM, email, business email, you name it. Thanks for watching, and make sure to enjoy the video. And yeah, as you can see, the account's looking a little bit more full of coins. I think we ended it with 350k on the last episode, and we sold stuff. You know, we were sitting above 600, but we decided to do some League SBCs. Today's episode, you're basically going to see me do all of the profitable League SBCs, which I haven't already done, and of course sell stuff on and see what our final total is. As you can see, not too close to 2 million, but in the end of the day, we are doing zero trading, and therefore my my coin total is fully, I guess, fluctuating on luck. You know, the better the luck I have, the closer we get. So we've done a bunch in the Prem. We've done Burnley, we've done Chelsea, we've done Crystal Palace, and we've done Fulham. So I guess we'll do 4 at a time and then show you them and how much they cost and the profitability and whatever. So I got myself a prime gold players pack with Chelsea. We had Rudiger, Pat Paul, and as you can see, the rest of the players probably averaging out around about a K. So 10k for a prime pack, kind of some of the top of what I'd want to pay, but you know, it's not too shabby. So we got that right there, a prime pack. Then I had the Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace quite a cheapo team. You'll see it right here. Kind of averaging about 7k for a 25k players pack. It's okay. 6k is really what I'd ideal, so would be ideal. But yeah, there's that. Then over the next one, which is Fulham. Fulham wasn't too pricey. See right here, probably averages out about, well, probably like just under 500 coins. So 4 to 5k for a rare mix pack's amazing. 4 rare golds, 4 rare silvers, 4 rare bronzes. And then we have the last one on here, which I believe we skipped a second ago, didn't we? Yeah, which is Burnley. And yeah, Burnley again, a prime electric pack, not too bad. You'll see that the players a lot cheaper than what Footbin says. Footbin says this seems like 30, I think like 10 to 13k, something along the lines of that. We've managed to do it for about 6k, so happy days for a prime election. Let's go and crack underway with the packs. I guess we'll start with the 25k pack. Again, this one costs us 6k, so let's see if we can get over 6k back. We don't get a walkout. We don't get a boards. We do manage to get ourselves French goalkeeper Lecomte, maybe. As the first guy pops Mandand. Yeah, it is Lecomte. There you go. Happy day. Look at that cool, the French goalkeeper. Powers of I don't know, something. But there you go, nothing amazing in that pack, nothing to scream and shout about. Send the dupes over to the transfer list and move underway the next pack. It is going to be a prime. Oh, I didn't really want to open this one. I wanted to do this one last, but whatever. 45k pack, prime pack, costs us 10k to do. We do get boards, which is good. We do get a gold, a Portuguese, a right wing. That's Bernardo Silva, not too bad. 84 rated. Probably going to be getting about 4k back from that. So yeah, I think it'd be quite hard to lose. We get any other high rare players? We don't. We get Gulan, he goes for a little bit of money. We get Arias, we get Tello. All at the moment, actually, all rare golds are going for a decent amount of money because of the foot swap. Because foot swap you need to use a team with 10 rares. And you have to have 77 ratings. So obviously, you're seeing quite a lot of rare golds. So yeah, that's pretty decent. We'll move underway with the Prime Electrum. 6 gold, 6 silvers. Half of them being rare. None of them being walkouts. None of them being boards. Hoping to get ourselves some expensive silvers because obviously the gold department isn't producing too many coins. Silver-wise, obviously this guy's using League SBC, he's using League SBC, nothing too mad. We do get Pedro, he's about 1.4k, that's obviously buying for the Chelsea SBC, we done. And moving on to the last one, which is the rare mix pack, 4 rare golds, 4 rare silvers, 4 rare bronzes. This was Fulham, so it's a really cheap one, couldn't recommend it anymore. No walkout on, no boards on this one. It doesn't matter because we've still got those 4 rare bronzes, 4 rare silvers, and at the moment, all rares are going for good money, so it's almost guaranteed money. You get Didier, who's a small amount of coins, but yeah, nothing too mad. Probably gonna, nonetheless, I mean, with rares going for what they are, probably still gonna get like 7, 8k, maybe even close to 10k off this one, even with nothing too amazing. Let me check out Berra quickly, because it could be a player that's, nah, he's not too amazing about a K. But there you go, so that is the first set. Again, the next thing you'll see will probably be us just doing a bunch more League SBCs. So we're going to be moving underway the second set of SBCs. Now, one thing I just had a little discussion about is the, I guess, what is this, you know, a clapping doesn't do anything. I could try and look. So we are cracking underway with the second set of SBCs, and just something we had a little discussion about is this Road to Glory really reliant on luck? Because again, some of these SBCs, especially some of these latter ones we're doing, are a little bit, you know, a little bit risky. And I'd honestly argue that 90% of the SBCs I do are guaranteed money. All the icon SBCs you saw me do, the 45 silver ones, and then probably the other 30 bronze ones, guaranteed profit. Advanced SBCs, guaranteed profit. The majority of League SBCs you're seeing, again, are guaranteed profit. I'd say maybe with the League SBCs it's like a 70-30 split to guaranteed profit to risk ones. But then again, with the icons ones, it's 100%. So, what have we completed here? We've completed Huddersfield. Huddersfield, again, is a team which gives us a rare gold pack. Not too expensive, you see we have a few guys pack pulled, but yeah, probably going to be seeing about 6k right there for a gold pack. Definitely a slight risk, you're not guaranteed back 6k from a rare gold pack, but not bad nonetheless. Then move on to the next one, which is going to be Liverpool. This is definitely more of a risk. I think it's more about, averages out about 10k-ish. 10k for a rare election, you can definitely lose money on. That one's a little bit of a risk. Let's say that there's 3k. Say the minimum you make on that will probably be 5k, so there's a 5k risk on it. We get Newcastle. So when you get a small gold rare pack. And again, you know, you're seeing probably it's going to cost me about 5.5k, and the discard of, 6 rare golds at the moment is going around about... They're all going for about 1k each because of the weekly objectives. So there is really 0 risk in that one right there. That's one thing, is like, even if it's... You can look at them as, not as in like what the discard is, but what is the minimum rare golds going for, non-rare golds going for. We get a prime election pack right here, which is not too bad, because as you guys know, I'm collecting Watford centre-backs like they're... Watford centre-backs like the goddamn Pokemon. So there you go, there's the rest of the team right there. Probably cost me like 2-3k. Actually cost me like 3k to complete because the striker was 2k. So actually maybe it was like 4k. But there you go, let's go and open up said packs. We'll start with the red gold one, which I think was Newcastle's and cost us 5k. So again, even with nothing good in the pack, which we do actually manage to get a good player, or boards at least. Spanish, it's centre mid, it's Trigoceros. You know, they're all going for about 1k anyway for the foot swap SBC. So can we get more than 183 in there? We do! Gretzko and Trigoceros, not too bad. We also get Vamasada Gaya. And let's move on to the gold pack. Again, this one was, I think it was about 6k. It was Huddersfield's SBC. Not a walkout. No boards in that one. Obviously, with this one, though, the discard, you obviously got to encounter like 2 fitness, maybe the odd position changer, few gold, you know, that's what, at least like probably 3.5k right there. Another 2k right there. It's at least 5.5k. The discard, the rest of the stuff is honestly just going to be covering that 6k, even though we didn't get anyone good in it. Now to the Prime Election pack. This was... What was this one's? Like Huddersfield, wasn't it? It cost us 6k, but we did have a few untradeable. We get an inform in it though, so that's guaranteed 10k. It is Brazilian. It is striker. It's going to be Williams from the Liga NOS. 81 rated. Nothing too much screaming shout about. We do get Fred in there. Any expensive silvers? Nothing too mad. I mean, this guy might go for like 500 coins, but 500 coins right there, nothing too bad. On to the next one, which is a rare election pack, 6 rare golds, 6 rare silvers, and nothing to walk about, nothing boards. What are we gonna get? We get, should be 6 rare silvers, nothing's worth anything. Brilliant, so there's that. Actually, I mean, yeah, we get a... The rares might be good, but yeah, I mean, he's La Liga, he's Pro League, he's Argentinian League, he is indeed Premier League, Mexican League, so they're all actually apart from one good for League SBCs, but that's that. Next thing we would move underway with will, again, just be a bunch more League SBCs, because we're just completing them off to try and, you know, go for that final push. You know, I'd take 1 million. If I can hit 1 million, or even like 900k to 1 million, I do see that as a success, because it's 0 trading. You know, there are multiple times at 6 PM now we've been there to make coins. You know, I could have bought loads of IX players when they did release them at 6 and then sold them at 8, which was something I recommended people to do, but obviously I didn't do on this account. So, without doing any trading and just literally relying on one-off SBCs. Now, again, what I'm doing here isn't repeatable because I can't go and do all the advanced SBCs again. I can't go and do all the humble beginning SBCs again, but I guess it just shows you how you can literally make 1 million just doing the SBCs in the beginning within a week, which, of course, at this stage in FIFA, 1 million, like, you know, the coins I'm going to get from this Road to Glory, I could build a sick team. But yeah, onto the second batch of SBCs, or third batch, sorry. So just a quick one-off League SBC. This SBC cost me 2.4k to do with the untradables I had, the untradeable centre back, and then a few of the bronzes right here. But yeah, not too shabby. We are going to get ourselves a small gold players pack, which is 6 golds and one of them being rare for 2.4k. I do believe this is yeah, definitely worth the investment, I guess, as such. So what do we get in it? Oh, it's actually a board. Wow. It is Argentinian. It is a cam. It's Ava Benega. I don't think it could actually be anyone else on the game apart from Dybala, but that's a walkout. But there you go, not too bad. Definitely going to be getting about 2.4k back from that at least. And yeah, onto a different league. That's the only one we're actually going to be doing in the Argentinian league. So, we've kind of fluked trading on a Road to Glory I'm not even meant to do trading on, which is kind of mad, right? Because I've just been completing some of the Eredivisie SBCs. If we head over to here, the leagues always helps. we were, we're just completing the Eredivisie. And I've just completed the Ajax SBC, / was about to complete the Ajax SBC. Part where you'll see there is a whole team. But EA have gone and released, this is a weekly objective. So, via the fluke of trading, I've bought them for, what I'll actually do, I'll ask my chat because maybe they don't want me to go and sell the players. But, basically, this one right here, you need 3 Ajax players. And obviously I've just beat a full team of Ajax players, and these are banging because the whole reward's like a premium gold players pack. Well, it's a 25k pack, and then there's a whole one. So, we'll debate if we sell them. We could literally make like 20-30k profit, and we didn't even mean to trade, literally. So, yeah, that's something. Otherwise, what you do is you'll see me complete the Ajax SBC. Yeah, we've somehow just fluked a bit of trading via completing SBCs, not quite submitting it, and then they're releasing the weekly objectives. So, yeah, the chat basically, I guess technically is still be trading, so we are going to go and submit it, which is a bit painful, because I could make 30-40k on it, but I guess, in the end of the day, right, this Road to Glory, highly unlikely, is going to be completed. So, there's no point cheating 30-40k, because I'm not really going to benefit, but nonetheless, I guess we'll show you this, which is a crueling 30-40k, you know, I guess to submit it. But nonetheless, whatever, we get a rare lecture. Maybe we'll get, imagine this, we get like 6 Ajax players out of this one. We don't get a walkout. We don't get a boards. There is no justice in this world. Alright. Maybe some Ajax players. Some players. I mean, Dutch players right now bang because of the weekly objective. No Ajax. I mean, this guy's worth a little bit of coins. This guy's worth a little bit of coins. You know, it would have been lovely if we got like a 20k Eredivisie player, but no, that's that. So there we go. That's that. I guess we'll, again, show you even more League SBCs. So, we've gone and decided to crack on the way with the La Liga, like. We've got ourselves Athletic Club, which is going to give us a 45k pack. We've got CD Lezunas, which gives us a premium election pack. We got De Alves, which gives us basically half of a 50k pack. We got this pack, which gives us a gold players pack, pretty boring. And we've got Girona FC, which gives us a 15k pack, if I'm not wrong. So let's start off with Athletic Club. We'll talk about how much they cost and how risky it is. Very, very cheap SBC right, you will see right here. Probably about 7-8k for a prime pack. One of the best value for money prime packs. Very risk-free. We are going to move underway with the second one, which is CD Les, this team. Again, super cheap. We had a fair few players first owner. Probably would cost you like 4 or 5k to build. Really cheap team. Moving on to the next one, which is De Alves, which is the half of 50k pack. Again, pretty cheap. At the moment, of course, all rare golds are inflated because of the foot swap SBC player. So, yeah, there's that. It's 3. I'm pretty sure we have 6, right? So halfway through. You got Getafe FC. Again, this one's kind of boring. We had a few of these untradeable. I think we had like 4 untradeable. But yeah, it's not going to cost you much more than 5-6k for a gold players pack. Pretty risk-free with a lot of the golden and rares going for a little bit of dinero. At the moment as well, again, off weekly objectives. What's up? Spurs players are up. Dutch players are up. Man United players are up. And Man of Matches are up. But that's kind of relevant. So yeah, there's a fair few things that are currently inflated as a result of what came out at 6 PM. 15k pack. Again, we had literally the back line all tradable, but it's only going to cost you 5-6k nonetheless. So 5-6k for a 15k pack, not bad. Is that the last one we have? There's the last one we have. We only had 5 packs. The baiting. All right, so let's go and open them, and hopefully we get something good. We might actually have an untradeable and unassigned. So let's open the gold players pack. So this was 5k for gold players packs. Never anything too mad in the end of the day. You don't open these for them to be anything too mad, but it is a boards. It's gold. It's German. It's animated. It's Gundogan. It's Gundogan, eh? Gundogan's the best player you can get out of them. I mean, you have Gundogan, Draxler, Goretzka. I'm pretty sure that's what she wrote. A bunch of high-rated non-rares. Spurs player. It's going to be doing well. Oh, yeah, Ajax players are inflated as well. So, unlike Klaas Huntelaar, which we showed you earlier, is about 2.4k. Thank God I put him into an SBC because we're not allowed to trade on here. All right, so 15k pack right here for 5k. I can't be salty about it. It's not going to be the well, hopefully it's not the make and break. Pack number 2 is going to be a 15k pack. Not going to be, not even a rare. We did get Fabio Contral. I think he's in about 600 coins. I was looking at using him in the SBC last night. So there you go. Rafa Benitez, eh? I'll be honest, I couldn't tell you who he does. Obviously, he used to be like, what, Liverpool manager or something like that? I'm gonna throw a stab at the dart. I don't know anything about football, so tell me something I don't know. But I'm gonna say Rafa Benitez manages. I'll tell you what, I couldn't even. Like, I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to like just think of a team. I feel like he's the sort of guy who would manage Crystal Palace. Okay, I'm gonna look at my chat and they're gonna tell me who he manages. He's the Newcastle manager. What did I say? Crystal Palace. That's kind of close. Maybe, I don't know, geographically, my UK geographic isn't amazing. Yeah, you got this pack, nothing too much to scream and shout about there. We get Klitsch. There you go. Yay, nothing too mad. Probably cost us like 5k right there. We will move on to the prime. I mean, both of these are going to give us 6 red gold, so happy days. What are you going to give us? It's no walkout. Is it a boards? It's a boards! It's a boards! French! Striker! It's Kareem Benzema. That's actually decent. 85 rate player right there, you know. Happy days. It's going to be about 12, 13k. Happy days. And what do we get? We get a Giroud, the beautiful man that is. Yeah, I'll take it. Benzema's like, what, 10, 11, 12k off there? Not bad. Let's go open the last one, which is going to be half a 50k pack, which is 6 rare golds. Are we going to get anything good? We do not get boards. We get a walkout. Not walkout, boards. Can't speak. It's Spanish, it's Cinnamid, it's Irremendi. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all, chat. We got an 83 in there. But there we go. Pretty decent packs in all fairness. Probably would have profited about, like, probably 30, 40k off that, because, actually, no, it's probably a bit of an overstatement. Probably profited, like, 20, 30k off of it. But, oh yeah, there was also that bronze guy, by the way. It's going for about 2k because we can't trade in it. I list him up for 500, so... Happy days. But yeah, what we'll probably do is we'll crack on away with a little bit more La Liga, because that, you know, that league basically seems pretty filled up. As any leagues you see me do, easily replicate them. You know, not many of these players are, I mean, barely any of the SBCs, and I'll probably tell you otherwise, are going to not be profitable just because I maybe have 1 or 2 of the silvers untradeable as such. But yeah, we're going to carry on with the La Liga. So we've got ourselves probably our 3rd batch from the La Liga. So we've gone and done ourselves Levante, which is going to give us a Prime Electrum. RC Celta, which is going to give us a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. Espanol, I think, pretty sure I skipped. Rail Basis, which is amazing. That's like a 7k Rare Electrum. And then the last one of this quad, I guess, which is SD Ibar. Can't speak, won't speak. Full gold non-rare team. You know that's always going to be quite cheap. 5-6k right there for a rare gold pack. So the classic 1k per card. Extremely risk-free at the moment because again, foot swap, the Scottish foot swap player, you know, it means all gold rares are worth a little bit. But yeah, I wanted to use this guy, which was Pappord, honestly. Just we're having a little bit of trouble getting ratings, so I just ended up using this guy. In the end of the day, he's only worth like 400 coins, so I'm not saving a mad amount. But yeah, there's that one. Rare Electrum pack, going to be about 7k right there. 6 rare gold, 6 rare silvers. You know, 1k per minimum gold rare at the moment, which is, you know, not too bad. The next one we have is RC Celta, which, yeah, I mean, it's only a 15k pack, but you'll see that every single one of these is very cheap. Nothing really more than 4k. Especially including a few of the untradables we have. Actually, weren't untradables. They are some of the cards I do actually use are tradables. I haven't really checked their price, but I've been trying to sell them previously, and I know they're not going for like 2k or anything mad. And then we've got Levante UD right here, which is again pretty cheap. You're seeing a lot of golden and rares right there, about 500-600 coins a piece. And yeah, that's that. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing these, and then I'm probably going to spend a little bit of time selling players, and then I'll do some League SBCs. Just because, as you can see, I just haven't really been getting around to selling players, and we were sitting on a 1k players. So yeah, as you can see, we've got a fair bit to sell on. So yeah, the next thing we'll do is we'll do a bunch of these, and then we'll go and sell them on, and then you guys will see kind of like a bit of a punt at what we're at. But here we go. Let's start off. We got a 15k pack here to start off. We do get boards in it. This one, if I'm not wrong, was about 4 or 5k. So Portuguese, right back. Oh, actually, Cancelo. I'm pretty sure he's 4k. In fact, it might be more inflated because Valencia SBCs have been dropped, and as a result, I mean, that SBC needed quite high chemistry. So we'll send that all to the club. Happy days, no duplicates. Next pack we got is, hey, every single one is going to have, we'll do this one first. But the primary Electrum again, I'm pretty sure this is probably about 5, 6k. Let's see what we're going to get in it. It is not going to be a boards, does not matter because you do get 6 silvers in it, and obviously we could have a bunch of expensive silvers used for League SBCs. We managed to get ourselves, oh, this guy right here, I can tell you right here, this guy's about 4k because I literally trade with him normally. They go 3, 4k. Jimenez, this thing used to be really expensive, but I think they just had loads of new silvers transferred, so kind of made him quite cheaper. But yeah, not bad. We get ready, what's it called? Milos in there. It's quite nice of it because all the rares were the golds and then the non-rares were the silvers, which is, you know, because obviously rare golds are expensive at the moment. So we've got 2 packs, both giving us 6 rare golds in each one. We'll start off with this one. The other one has 6 rare silvers with it. It is no walkout. It is a boards. I'd always expect boards. It's an inform. It is going to be German goalkeeper. Oh, it's yeah, FC Nuremberg. This player, by the way, if you got him in your red rewards, would actually been quite good because he'll probably knock off. Hey, and Sergio Asensio. But yeah, he probably would have knocked off about 4 or 5k if you actually want to do the Bundesliga SBCs. So if you did get him as red, and you did like doing the League SBCs, feel free to throw him into the Bundesliga. But the rare Electrum pack, the rare betas, let's see where you are going to get in it. It is not going to be a walkout. It's going to be a board today. It is a gold. It is a German. Centimetre is going to be another Gundogan. It's like the third Gundogan we've had. Happy days. An 84 in there. Maybe we get a few other 84s, 83s. Let's see what they want to give us. No, an 84. Oh, no, an 84 and an 83. Brilliant. Silvers wise, I mean, I literally did this SBC the other day. I can say that's about 700 coins. That's about 700 coins. But yeah, not too bad. So the next thing you guys will see is probably, well, look at the coin total right now. Current coin total is 532. Hopefully next time you'll see us, we'll be around about the 700k, and we'll just hold quite a fair few players on. So it is the next morning, and yeah, basically I really So it is the next morning, and about half the players have sold on. I really underestimated how long it would take about, well, to sell 1,000 players. So you can see right there, we're now on 500. We started on 1,000 yesterday, and we're sitting on 830k, so it's not looking too bad. Now, in all fairness, we are rolling over another day, but we are literally doing nothing but selling players at the moment because, of course, we're trying to work out how much. We won't be doing any more SBCs this episode. It's all just working on selling it. But nonetheless, I honestly think we're looking on about 1 million, which is amazing because still got quite a lot of golds. Haven't been through too many of the silvers, you know. I think got like 4 pages of golds. Quite a fair few silvers out there, you know. So it should be pretty interesting. So we're just going to discard all the plebby bronzes that are like 200 coins. Even one's good for League SBCs. I won't sit there and listen about 4 or 5 times. But yeah, it's looking pretty decent. So what we'll do is we will show you the final amount and then give you a little overview of this Road to Glory. So this is the final coin total we're on, which is not too bad, 868k. Now, of course, this is no 2 million. And I think I would have to be relatively deluded and or maybe completely misunderstanding of the BPM League SBC method if I was to think I could make 2 million in a week. They could also argue, well, you haven't made 2 million a week in trading. No, but we've made 1.5. We've made, 1.9. We've made a lot closer to that. We made like 600-700k in the 1 million in 3 days with 0 SBCs. We got a lot closer to our targets than this. And again, honestly, if you were to do this, because I'm sure there are people out there who have made 2 million a week, but they probably have a horseshoe where the sun doesn't shine. They packed a Ronaldo. They packed a 1 million coin special card. They packed multiple 100k cards, And I'd say you probably be seeing this. We've done hundreds and hundreds of SBCs. Now, don't get me wrong. My pack luck's even been decent, We've had, like, Inform Edison, David, Silva, multiple walkouts, 84 Informs and so on and so on. So, I've actually a decent pack luck. Now, I would probably say it's run-of-the-mill pack luck. We've had so many big packs, 35s, 25s. You name it, we've had it 45s. So yeah, it's been decent. Now, I guess there are a few things I've taken away from this, which is decent because I thought I'd go into this, just see what it's like. But yeah, I've taken stuff I've taken stuff away from this. A lot of it, honestly, just being the first 2 teams in the Icon SBCs. I actually can't believe how profitable they are. And again, couldn't recommend to you guys enough. And it's just one thing I consistently will now recommend people, which I wouldn't wouldn't have done before this Road to Glory. So. I'm taking stuff away from it, even though I thought I wouldn't go into this Road to Glory, really. It also wasn't as bad and as tedious as I thought it was. BPM, again, it does pain me, but I see why people do it, right? It takes arguably not much skill, okay? And like, I think this is one of the massive problems with people doing BPM rather than League SBC. It's that they don't want to spend 1-2 hours not doing anything on FIFA and learning players' prices. They just want... So a lot of the reasons why, in my opinion, sniper methods, people all consistently want sniper methods, because you don't have to think for yourself. I'm like, alright, you do this, you do that, and you literally turn into a bot. You're literally just sniping away like you're a bot, because you're not, people aren't willing to spend time learning to trade. Now, of course, if you're watching the YouTube videos, more like than not, maybe you are, because you have a, an invested interest in trading. But that's one of the reasons why I think a lot of people do the BPM, because again, from this, I can just see it's nowhere near as profitable as trading. Is again because you will have to be spending about an hour, about maybe 2 hours, literally just learning silver player prices. You could pick it up instantly if you're if you're Shroud or something who picks up stuff in no time. But yeah, honestly, it takes a little bit of time. But the thing is, those 2 hours that'll last you for the rest of FIFA. Like you're therefore no silver players for the rest of FIFA. So it's 2 hours. It's like what 0.3% of your time maybe spent on FIFA. Probably way less. I'm not. No one for a start. I mean, it's basically 2 hours is nothing in the frame of what you'll be spending on FIFA. Arguably, someone could be spending 6 hours a day doing BPM. They spend 2 hours doing the silver method. They spend 4 hours trading. They'll make more than they have in that day, and then from there onwards, trading is quite progressive. It's like you learn the prices well then bang, you know, you'll buy stuff faster, you'll get more deals, you'll be less hesitant, you know, like, it's very, in my opinion, trading's a very progressive thing. Like in the silver method, I would shout that you'll make about 10k in your first hour. Sounds a bit dead, but honestly, compared to BPM, you're not, you know, very rarely you're making 10k an hour consistently with BPM. But then the longer you do it, you'll probably start making 20k, 30k, 40k, no, maybe even 50k. 50k an hour is an insane, you know, turnover rate as such. But yeah, so you know, that's just like, it's trading's progressive, so it takes time to learn. But I guess we'll just give a little overview on the Road to Glory. It's been decent now. The one thing I guess the critique on this Road to Glory would be is that what I've like demonstrated in this Road to Glory isn't repetitive as such. Like I've done the 90 icon SBCs where you can do that over and over again. You know, I've done the advanced SBCs where you can do that over and over again. I've done only the profitable SBCs and the league SBCs. You can't do that over and over again. Yes, you can do the league SBCs over and again, but you have to do the non-profitable ones, which is what I've not done in this Road to Glory. So that I guess will be the only critique. But again, in the end of the day, it's a 1 week Road to Glory. You know, like, you know, I could do this for 2-3 weeks, but trust me, I'm good. I'm good. But yeah, I'd say like it's still, I still think 868k is banging. You know, like. This is literally showing you that you could load up a brand new account. You know, let's say you're on Xbox and you want to jump over to PlayStation. Let's say you're PC, you want to jump over to PlayStation. Let's say you know, you can literally, without having to even really know what to do, just not, I guess, knowing to keep bronzes, use for League SBCs and do League SCs, you can get a good team. I mean, let's say I don't really know what 800k can get you. Maybe I can just jump on the footbin quickly whilst I keep speaking. But like, 800k is good money. Let's see, right. Yeah, I'm trying to grab a random team just to almost demonstrate what 800k really is on FIFA. There's a team right here for 700k, so let's see what this is. Hopefully it's something interesting for you guys. No, it isn't. It's a bunch of untradables. But you know, like 800k is a good amount of money. You know, it's like it's an enjoyable amount of money. You've got money to burn away doing some upgrade SBCs. You've got money to build a squad with. You've got money to, you know, like you have a decent amount of money. I mean, you can go and do. Theoretically, what you can go and do this Valencia SBC and have another like 500-600k over. Like you can, I guess, arguably you can have quite an enjoyable FIFA experience with that sort of money. I mean, you might be able to do a Van Dijk in all fairness. You know, that's 0 to doing POT and Van Dijk in a week. You know, and on top of this, I'd argue maybe we have more 900k because I didn't get around selling half the bronzes, so I just discarded them in the end. May I say, by the way, jumping on the web app, I'll show you a little method right here of discarding stuff really fast. Let's say you've got 100 contracts in your club, right? So we'll head over to Hazia. This is the web app. What you can do, right, is these are untradeable, but it doesn't really matter. You click on discard, and when it says this, you press enter. So as a result, you can literally discard players at this rate. Now, for some reason, it's not discarding the non-rares, but that you can see how fast you discard this, you know, if I want to have 2 contracts. So this is just a heads up. If you have loads of, let's say, what's kicking me out? But if you have loads of contracts in your club and want to discard them, literally just head over there, press discard, and then press enter, and it will automatically kick you out. So I think that's going to call it the end of the day. So I'm going to run you through the plan of action of the next Road to Glory. Well, the next plan of action won't be a 1 week Road to Glory because I want to start my Team of the Season Road to Glories on Friday. So I want to start it the morning of the Team of the Season, and then we have the evening to trade with. So that's going to be the plan of action as such. So what the Road to Glory you will see as a filler will be 0 to 1 million in 4 days over on PC. So we've gone back to a Road to Glory reviews, I guess, in the past. We've given ourselves an extra day just so that we have, you know, not too many days between, because I think it gives me 2 days between that Road to Glory ending and the first episode of the Team of the Season Road to Glory. So we can just have a little play around. Maybe I can show you a few trading tips or videos because that's just one thing you guys have asked and I haven't really been able to do because I've been quite busy as such. So yeah, it's going to be 0 to 1 million in 4 days over on PC, which should, again, should be interesting because, again, you know, I have quite a fair few guys on PC hit me up with questions, and I presume it's like, because again, I did Xbox and that wasn't that bad, so I just presume PC is like a worse version of Xbox, so should be all good fun to do. Thank you, I guess we'll end off the episode. I do apologise for the late uploads. I've been starting to get lazy and I hate this, so hopefully we'll be able to turn around this with both YouTube and Twitch, so I do apologise about that because, you know, you guys aren't having consistent uploads and kind of let myself down a bit, but I'd say Team of the Season, hopefully it's all gun-ho for that, yeah, thank you very much for watching today's video. I appreciate you guys sticking around this Road to Glory with these 3 PM and 6 PM uploads. I've been terrible with it, so I do apologise. But thank you very much for watching. I shall see you guys tomorrow with the, actually not tomorrow, it's the day after, with the first episode of the PC Road to Glory. And yeah, should be all good fun. We probably have like a trading method actually uploaded tomorrow.